I bid you all good morning, good evening, and good night, wherever you may be watching this transmission, guys. Markets are open in Australia. I did a video earlier. This is really getting out of hand. It looks like they've halted several markets from what I see, or glitches that are happening. This is actually a lot worse than I expected. Let's get to the main bread and butter right now. Markets are open right now for the next 2 hours and 19 minutes in Asia, or down under, if you want to call it that. The all ords are down 394, and basically that is really bad. That's all, I think, the top 500 Australian companies in basket of the top 500 Australian companies, all ords. They're sitting down 394. That's 6.27% down. That is enormous. I'm thinking, let's look at the all ords. We'll look at the all ords in a sec. The ASX 200 is down. I broke it down here. Here it is. There's the ASX 200 is down. It looks like it's a couple of $1 billion down to this morning or this afternoon there at 6.12%. Wow, look at this. Look at the last 5 days. Oh, look at the last month. Holy smokes. And then we got the all ords here, top 500 companies in Australia. And there you go, man. You're going to see a lot of mutual funds, lots of people really taking big kicks right now, down 394 points. Let's move over to the Nikkei 225. It's down 1,231 points, 5.94%. Holy crap. I think the last time I did this was back in 06, 07, I think. Here it is, guys. There it is. There's the year to, well, screw the year to date. Let's look at the last month. Look at that. Holy crap. I think they got the last 2 or 3 year gains removed. Last 2-3 years, any gains you've had in the last 2-3 years, kiss it goodbye. And then the Hang Seng there in Hong Kong, it is down 1,058 points. A lot of people thought the riots would bring it down, and no, look at that, look at that, look at that. Oh my God. Look at the last 5 days. Look at it the last day. It doesn't look too bad in the last day, but look at the last from this morning. Look at that, people. All right, what's going on? Let's find out right here. S&P ASX 200 expecting more uncertainty this week ahead. Stimulus looms. So they are obviously going to do more stimulus, more injections, more money into the markets. Instead of putting the money into the workers' hands, they're putting the money into the markets. And that's a big no-no because it does not stimulate the economy in a way where people spend more, and keep things going, right? They want to keep the markets going instead of the people going, and people are going to be going into unemployment. Is what's going to happen very soon. There it is, guys. Last Friday, the S&P index closed 1.71%, and the Nasdaq Composite closed down 1.86%. So here it is, guys, and gold remains strong as everything collapses. So there it is there, and this is before the market opened. Boom, the market opens. Aussie dollar drops to a 10-year low as 110 billion wiped from the ASX. That's a lot of billion. I thought it was a lot less than that. That's, wow, 110 billion. There we go. Energy sector falls 19% on open. All ords fall 5.1%. ASX falls 4.7% on opening. Aussie dollar falls to fresh low of 63 cents. There it is right now. So it's not looking good right now. This is from the Sydney Morning Herald. Let's move on to ASX crashes below 6,000 in worst opening since the global financial crisis. The Australian share market has lost more than 100 billion in today's trade so far amid the economic fallout from the COVID and an oil price war. So we know what happened with the oil price, where Russia kind of walked out on the deal and told them basically where to go, and basically everyone needs to cut back on oil production so that we don't have this huge glut. So that's not working out, and we're seeing that. And for those that shorted oil, anybody out there, are laughing on their way to the bank this morning. So there it is, 100 billion today's trade so far. Lost more than 100 billion today's trade so far amid the economic fallout from COVID and oil price war. It has been the worst day of trade since November 2008. The global financial crisis took hold and rout hammering share portfolios and superannuation balances. Well, there it is. The ASX 200 has lost 6% of 371 points. That is 5,845, with losses more than 100 billion. The broader market, all ords or all ordinaries index is down 6 points, or 379 points to 5,909. Oil stocks are doing the worst after Saudi Arabia cut its official oil price because Russia failed to agree with oil producers cartel OPEC on production cuts. So again, they had a meeting to cut back, so everyone's going to equally cut back, so not everyone's taking a hit. And they had a fallout in the meeting, and people just walked out of meetings and meetings on Friday or Thursday, and it hasn't worked since. Investors turning to gold. Oil stocks have led the losses as the ASX 200 index in the red across the board. The PNG-based oil producer oil search is down nearly 30% to 356. Santos has lost nearly a quarter of its value to 505. Investors are turning to gold as a safe haven. Newcrest Mining jumped 5.6% to 30.75. Guys, be careful. Even if metals do go up, it doesn't mean all gold and silver stocks go up. Make sure you talk to a professional because a lot of people need to understand that, right? Japan stock drops 6%. Hong Kong shares plummet 4% amid oil price war. So, I think a lot of it has to do with COVID. Because COVID ain't doing good right now. So I think this has a lot to do with COVID. Japan stocks drop almost 6%. Hong Kong shares plummet 4% amid oil price war. Shares in Asia dropped Monday morning. They're still open right now. In the morning of Asian trading hours, the international benchmark Brent crude futures contract fell to 25.29% to a whopping 33.82 per barrel. After earlier tumbling 30%, U.S. West Texas Intermediate WTI crude futures also fell sharply to 25.87% to the 30.60 per barrel. WTI is on pace for the worst day since January 1991 during the Gulf War. Again, it goes back to those days, and it goes right here. U.S. futures saw a sharp decline on Sunday night stateside. Futures on the Dow Jones Industrial Average plunged 1,135 points, pointed to more than a 1,100 point loss at Monday's open. The S&P 500 futures, NASDAQ 100 futures also pointed to declines for the two indexes when they open on Monday. So guys, you're going to see mass sell-offs. They might have glitches and shut the markets down from people to allow them to sell. Here it is. Hong Kong's Hang Seng Index falls 3.87% after opening stock exchange data. Beijing, March 9. That's it. It's March 9 there, yeah. Hong Kong's main stock market index fell 3.87% at the opening trading as oil prices dropped in the wake of OPEC oil producers' failure to agree on a deeper production cuts. Again, so you got this oil madness where people aren't getting along or people aren't just on the same page, especially when COVID is running rampant right now and not looking good. Meanwhile, Saudi Arabia has slashed official selling price for its crude oil to all destinations as of April after OPEC's oil supply cut deal with Russia and other countries fell through. As the new COVID outbreak continues, states around the world are introducing measures to contain the spread of virus, including travel bans, production cessations, and quarantines that affect the global economy on the whole. So if you don't have human labor, that's why everyone put everything in one basket, and they basically took all production to Wuhan, a majority of production to Wuhan, and look what's happened. Guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you guys want. Lots of videos here on the channel. Go to the channel and, subscribe. Join the channel if you like. Don't forget to set a reminder for Trends in the Housing Market this Wednesday, where we cover economy, jobs, layoffs, just economic movements, and a lot of it obviously curtails to what's happening in the housing market and why people can't get into the markets anymore. We all know why. And don't forget to set your reminder for Mike in the Night. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and hold on tight, guys. Where are we right now? We got 2 hours and 11 minutes till the markets close, and it ain't looking good at all. Gold is sitting at $16.98. Up $26 on the day. The ASX and the All Ords are getting hammered. Let's look at the New Zealand. The New Zealand NZX 50 is down 353. Not good at all. Australian dollar is okay against the New Zealand dollar. And we're going to be looking to see what happens with the FTSE markets there in the UK. And then we got the Dow Jones down, the DAX down. We're going to wait till tomorrow morning when those markets open and see what happens, because it ain't looking good. We already know we're expecting a loss on open, right? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.